to another video. Hold on, where's camera? Oh wait, not camera. Shoot. But guys, this video is going to be a what if video. What if Deku had parkour climbing? Basically, hold on. If you look up parkour, but if you look up parkour climbing, hold on. PARKUR. No, this is what it is. Climbing. You will get videos of these. Well, literally, people use parkour to climb buildings. Basically, Deku Midoriya is literally going to be someone who is basically as strong as myself. Not with strength, but with intelligent speed. Look at them, just lining everything like it's just little balls. They are so good. Basically, Deku could climb 5 mountains on top of each other with the Eiffel Tower. With parkour skills, he's as fast as all might to get anywhere. And for this, so let's start the what if. Alright. So right now. Okay, while I look for a game, when Deku Midoriya was born, he will basically be born. He will be crawling everywhere when he was just like 1 minute old. And the doctors were thinking it's his quirk. This also, just so you know, Deku doesn't have a quirk in this, and it's just an ability of his. But yeah, but he didn't have a quirk. They were like, maybe we check later. Probably haven't developed fully yet. So like, time skip to from when Deku, when he's 4 years old. When he went to the first doctor, Deku don't want to become a hero. I got this type of music. Hold on. Basically, hi Joey. But basically, Deku will be too powerful. When they found out that Deku is quirkless, they were like, how? He literally almost fully climbed the whole school building. And Deku Midoriya, now that they know this, Deku Midoriya being like, alright, and then what? How in the world did I fall out of the world? But Deku Midoriya is like, I'm alright with that. Why do I need to be a hero? I want to be a parkourist. That's what he's going to be. Will he actually be becoming a hero? For one, if you look on YouTube, you can find a what if for what Deku had a parkour quirk, And basically, Nezu forced him and Bakugo to go to UA when they just wanted to do parkour. But yeah. And that's the same thing going to happen in this life. When Izuku Midoriya got back to school, they asked what his quirk is. He said that he doesn't have a quirk, but it's okay because he doesn't want to be something else. Bakugo like, how can you not have a quirk when you literally almost climbed the whole building? Deku, I don't know. Probably just a ability. Who knows? But Bakugo doesn't really believe him and make a rumor that Deku do have a quirk. Deku even bring proof of his data files and showing that he was quirkless. Bakugo still thinks that he's not quirkless and not giving up. Literally, Bakugo is just like, no, you don't have a quirk. Don't lie. How can I lie if I'm not lying? Actually, how do you lie without lie? How can you lie but you didn't lie? Think of that later, but Izuku Midoriya, when he's 15, I think that's what year he was through when he's in middle school, and they were getting checking for something, but the teacher came into class with the things that decide on what their future going to be, on where they want to go. Then he throws up the papers in the air and say, who cares? I know you all want to be heroes. Everyone starts using their quirks except for Bakugo, and Deku just climbs onto a fan, literally. And the teacher tells everyone, you have amazing quirks, but please quiet down. Oh, I see here that 2 students are wanting to go to UA. Bakugo and Izuku Midoriya. They all start going in whispers saying, Bakugo has a really strong explosion quirk, but his attitude. Maybe he will get in with his strength and his quirk. And Deku doesn't really have a quirk, but he can literally probably just climb through this entrance exam because he literally has the ability to climb through everything, even out the Eiffel Tower. After hearing what they were talking about Bakugo, he's like, damn nerd, you will never get into UA. Even I know you have a quirk though. And I know you're lying. How can I be lying when I'm not lying though? Bakugo? Because you're lying, and if you were not lying, then you would have told us before that you were lying. Now am I lying? Said it yourself. I would have told you before if I was lying. Bakugo just sat down and just sat down. Back down. The rest of the students like, oh, he just roasted him! Technically, how can you roast someone who has a quirk that literally can roast you? Oh! You can't roast him through roast, but you can't roast him through fire, as he already have a type of explosion. Really, that wouldn't make sense. But basically, we're going to skip to the end of the day. While Zuko was walking home, he decided to take the long path home to get some fresh air. But when he was going through the tunnel, the sludge villain came out the sewer drain, and Deku already knew this because he heard him, the sludge villain, crawling through the sewer drain. So he knows that this was going to happen. Deku jumped up into the air and dodged the sludge villain. And he kept dodging. After a few minutes, All Might finally came. Only to see Deku just kick one of the eyeballs off the sludge villain, making the sludge villain scream. My eye! You should pay for that, kid! Shoot, it's All Might! Better run! The sludge villain tried to get away until All Might, grabbed the sludge villain somehow, even though he's made out of sludge, and literally yeeted that sludge villain. Not in yeet, like in a punch yeet, where he literally just punched the sludge villain and it yeeted all his body parts everywhere of his sludge. But yeah. After that, All Might went around trying to find most of the pieces. Not wanting the sludge villain to go away. But All Might did knew that if he captured just one piece of the sludge villain, he can capture him because the sludge villain can't survive without it. Meaning that he will have to go in it. After All Might got the sludge villain captured, All Might asked the kid's name and what his quirk is. Deku says that his name is Zuko Midoriya, and said that he don't have a quirk. All Might's like, huh? But then how are you doing those jumps? He said that. Then Deku said, it's like an ability I had. I guess it allows me to climb almost anything, even the Eiffel Tower. Well, then I don't think you have a quirk. I do think you might have a quirk then. We went to the quirk doctor quadruple times. If I did have a quirk, then it would have shown before. Roasty Mose. But basically, said All Might knew that. He thought, maybe I could give my quirk to him. Not yet. All Might said that, sorry kid, I have to head off now to get the sludge villain bars. Get it? Like chocolate bars? Or bugs? Who cares, but when All Might jumped, he noticed he felt something heavy on him. He looked down, but there was nothing there until he realized that there's two sludge villain bottles in Deku who waving with a sign that you forgot the other bottle was the sludge villain. All Might sir. Oh shoot, I forgot. But after that encounter with All Might, Deku was going home until he heard a loud explosion. When he went over to see, he realized the sludge villain was there. Not full form, but was enough form that he was still alive. Somehow, he escaped. Deku is like, how did he escape? All Might went to go put in bars, unless All Might is a traitor. I'm joking. But after the reunion, after Deku ran in, and All Might just came out of nowhere in T-pose. I'm joking again. Hi, Joey. Joey Bowie. Come here, Joey. Joey Smith. But now, what the? Never seen that before. But when Deku went in, he kept both sludge villain's eyes out. And he's like, my eyes! I can only see my butt! Wait, how can what is that? Who cares, but Zuko Midoriya rescued Bakugo. All Might came in and slapped the eye into his eye. It made the sludge villain explode somehow with that. It made a storm happen. And the lightning bolt almost hit Deku. You know what Deku did? He ran, jumped off, and started climbing the building. And climbed up. Like, you can't strike me, lightning! Hey! Joey, be careful. Okay, let's skip a tiny bit. After the fight of Sludge Villain, Deku was walking back home again, and Bakugo came out of nowhere and said, I didn't need your help, damn nerd. And you do have a quirk. Don't lie. Then Bakugo ran off and started flying with his explosions without anyone knowing. Because he was up in the air. Why would anyone look up in the air unless there was a tornado? Bruh. But All Might came out of nowhere and said, I am here to transform back into Small Might. Deku like, shoot, there's a traitor of All Might. It's going ran off until I say, I am the real All Might. I ran off. I have no money. Deku, stop for a moment. What do you mean that you're the real All Might? He said, I have an injury, and now I'm going to have to give you my quirk. What? Deku like, that didn't happen, but he's like, but now I have to give you my quirk, though. after explaining to him what happened. And he's like, what? No, I don't want to parkour. I just want to be a parkourist. Until All Might almost force-feeded him his hair to get him to have his quirk. Then Deku just ran off. And this actually happened this time. Wait, am I still recording? Yep. Just want to make sure. Why Deku was running off, Nezu bumped into him. After Deku thought he lost All Might, and he asked, "Why are you in such a hurry?" All Might tried force feeding me his hair. What? I shall go talk to him later. But are you alright? Yes. Let's hope he don't come back and try and force feeding me more hair. Alright. But let's see if you can get me. What? That didn't happen, don't worry. I want to watch the video. Alright guys, but Deku decided to go back home, and he got back home and stuff. So he I guess I shall go to sleep and go to that beach I heard of that needed cleaning. Deku went to sleep, and the next day he went over to the building with Higibajingi, and he went over to an old abandoned hotel that was big. He thought, maybe I could just climb this and eat lunch up there. So he said he was bored, and he checked where the beach was, but couldn't find the coordinates. Said he's not good with coordinates, so he just decided to I guess I shall climb up it and eat lunch there. He started to climb, and soon All Might and Nezu noticed, and through cameras, that he on that set off a trap. This is a military base. When he got to the top, he this is a nice view. He sat down and started unpacking his lunch. Before he could take a bite, people yelled at him, "Hey, get down!" He put his hands up in the air and turned around to see guards. "What are you doing here?" "I thought this place was abandoned. I wanted to eat lunch up here. It's a nice view." They were like, "It is a nice view, but this is military property. You better, you're going under arrest." Until Nezu coming out of nowhere, "Nope, he's coming with me," and saves him. But he also says that you now have to do one thing. What's that? You now have to come to UA. Alright guys, this is where I'll be leaving off my video. If you enjoy, please subscribe to my channel, FNF Dancer. Why isn't it loading? Hold on. Delete that. Waiting. Bruh! Please like and subscribe. But hold on. And have a nice day.